No, we want to be very sure because you see, yesterday we were struggling. We
Yes.
thought that some TET and the Jharkhand has JTET, that could be the option, but that doesn't appear to be the issue at all. You are waiting in the wings, hoping for employment, and now the possibility of with the rules that is happening, the appointment might happen. For you to come and say that there should not be a competitive examination, I think that's a
My lord, the examination was the TET, which I've qualified.
TET is a qualifying examination.
Yes, Lord.
I'm telling
And
you
with-
again and again, and
Yes.
I am not going to repeat that to you.
Understood.
Will be the appointment process.
Yes, sir. 2012, not chapter 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Would your lordship be kind enough to come to Lord? 473. And the guidelines, Lord, of the central government has said there'll be weightage. So please come to 473.
What do you want?
473, yes. What
Yes,
are you
Lord.
saying?
Lord, 470, Lord. I took your lordship to 475, Lord, at the bottom, and I pointed out the criteria at page 476, not the marks that are to be given for the TET results. The points, I'm sorry. A and B, Lord, at 476.
Selection, competitive examination.
So now they are saying the earlier it was marks in the TET. Is that
Yes,
what you are trying to
yes,
say?
Lord, that's
No,
what I'm
but
trying to.
what is wrong with that?
Lord, I'll tell
What is
you.
wrong with that?
I'll tell you, Lord. Please just see the guidelines, Lord, which the center had also put out. I'll just show that.
By which 20.
Yes, what is
By
it?
which
The answer.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I thought your lordship was asking.
No, I was inquiringly looking at them
Yes.
whether they have got an answer.
No, Lord, no, Lord. I'll tell you, Lordship, Lord. There was also guideline note which my Lord will file. This is not P3, the guidelines, and may I just point that out? They will begin at page 459.
No, Mr. Luthra,
Yes.
we are asking you.
Yes, of course.
A particular scheme is there in the earlier 2012,
Yes.
which speaks about those who are having in TET 60 plus, they will have this much. Those who are having 80 plus, they will have this much.
Yes.
But what is wrong for a teacher being recruited on the basis of TET? Because now TET, a lot of people will have, and also a competitive examination.
Lord, may I just say this? I appreciate what is following. Lord, the issue was this. Earlier, there was a weightage given to the TET and a proportional weightage depending on what you got. Today, that weightage criteria has been changed completely. That's gone out of the window.
Yes.
Instead, they have replaced it with a competitive exam.
Correct.
So that replacement is the one that's causing trouble, Lord.
Why should we discourage a competitive
Lord,
examination?
may I just say this? Because
let the best man, best woman gets qualified.
Yes, Lord. So, Lord, the best person may come, but TUT is an examination, Lord. There is already an examination in place.
That should be, I think, should be understood in the category of eligibility.
Not there are two things. I have to not eligibility is to clear the TET. In terms of inter-se selection of candidates, the marking process happens. So merely because I get, let's say, 50% marks in TET means I may be considered for eligibility, but I don't get the job. I got the job based on my comparative marks in TET.
If I may add something, I may be
No,
perfect.
first you give us the answer.
Because the state is looking at time on.
No, unless you have the answer, please don't open your mouth. We want the answer.
Please. Because the state will have to check that.
Who are you?
Because I am for the caveators who have given the 2022 examination with them,
Okay.
and they have suppressed the fact in this SLP that past 7 months, all of these petitioners have appeared in the 2022 examination.
Okay.
They have participated. They have participated without prejudice.
Results are out.
The results have been stayed by this honorable court.
Okay.
And in that participation, the same set of petitions, well as I'm carrying a copy of that order, there they are claiming a right that because they have given TET in 2012, only they should be considered in the 2022 examination. The, ve-
That's what I was thinking also.
the
Yes.
very fact, Manoj, they do not disclose that in the SLP
No,
here.
that's okay. We'll not say too many things. We are not entertaining Mr. Luthra.
Lord, may I
Be
just
grateful, Manoj.
may I just
Yes.
leave your lordship with one thought, Lord? Just allow me to show you one more guideline, Lord. If my Lord may permit me.
Yes, yes.
Would your lordship be kind enough just to come, Lord, to page 459? E3, second volume. Kindly note, Lord, this was the NCT. Now, who is NCT? The NCT is the competent body
Yes.
under the statute, Lord, and I'll make good the observation. Lord, my Lord may see, in accordance with the provisions of subsection 1 of 23 of the RTE Act, the National Council for National NCT had by notification dated so and so laid down the minimum qualifications for a person to be eligible as a teacher in classes 1 to 8. It had been entirely provided that one of the essential qualifications for a person to be eligible for appointment as a teacher in any of the schools referred to in clause so and so, that he should pass the teacher eligibility test,
Right.
which will be conducted. Now, Lord, this is the broad. Now, please come.
No,
to-
this is in tune with what I have been
Yes, Lord, but
saying for last 3-4
but
minutes.
let me just read a little further, Lord,
Yes.
because there may be something more which may be relevant. Now, para 3, the rationale for including the TT as a minimum qualification for a person to be eligible for as a teacher, it would bring national standards and benchmark of teacher quality and recruitment, induce teacher educational institutions and students from these, send a positive signal to all stakeholders that government lays special emphasis on teacher quality.
Yes.
Now, Lord, 4 is how TET is to be conducted. Please come straight away, Lord, to page 463 and please come to 9. 8 and 9. 8 is how the paper is to be conducted. 9.
Yes.
9. A person who scores 60% more in the TET will be considered as TET pass. So, Lord, that's the eligibility.
Yes.
School management bodies, etc., may consider giving possessions to people. Now, B should give weightage to a TT score in the TT scores in the recruitment process. However, qualifying the TT would not confer a right on any person for recruitment, as it is only one of the eligibility criteria for recruitment. Now, Lord, please see 10. TT conducted by central government shall apply to all schools referred
Correct.
in subclause 1 of the RT Act. TT conducted by
That's all
state
right.
government with
See,
legislature.
when somebody is recruiting, all right, what is your TET score? My score is 60. My score is 70. I'm sure
So-
that's some
so not that-
something
all
that's
we
what.
are
But
saying is not.
in the document that you have now brought to our notice,
Yes.
it is clearly reflected that it is supposed to be the eligibility test.
My lord, the B part is important
essential
weightage.
qualification. But that's all right. They'll give the weightage, but because there is a I don't think we should encourage competitive examination.
My lord, then may I just say this? Lord, then lordship consider allowing to withdraw because dismissal may impact my other petition.
No, but you have not even disclosed that you had appeared in the examination. That's what your friend is pointing out from the other side. That itself is a ground for dismissal. And since that is the thing, so we'll not allow you to withdraw because that may not be
But
a
I'm not in
proper
fact.
way. If you have indicated, you please tell us. If you have not indicated, then you know it better than anyone else. You have not disclosed that, right?
No, it is not disclosed. That's why I started by saying, Lord, it has to go to the other court, connected matter. That's why I began by.
Mr. Luthra,
I'm sorry, Lord. I'm not saying it.
you
Lord.
did not say that it has to go to the other
I did
court.
not,
You
that-
said that it should be tagged with that
That's what
particular
I
case.
tagging is what I wanted.
You said
That's my point.
it has to go to the other court now, a
It's
second
improper.
back.
It's improper, Lord, on my part.
A second back.
I'm sorry, Lord. I apologize. I'm sorry, Lord. I should have. I made a mistake, Lord. That's why
You don't expect this kind of submission
I'm extremely
from a
sorry.
council of your standing.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Or Mr. Siddharth Vitral and a senior counsel appearing for the petitioner. Stop. The National Council of Teacher Education has indicated TET to be an essential qualification and a eligibility criteria for recruitment of teachers, staff. The rules, the 2000, the Elementary Assistant Acharya Creator Rules 2022 provides for a competitive examination amongst those who have secured the qualification staff. the petitioners have participated in the competitive examination conducted in the year 2000. When was it?
23 minutes.
In
23.
2023, under the aforesaid rules of 2022. Stop. That having considered the above, we see no reason to entertain the SLP. Stop. The same is dismissed.
Dear Lord, and I'm extremely sorry.
Deeply grateful, Manoj.
For details.
My lords, I'm requesting for a passover. I'm being led by Dr. Menaka Guruswamy. She's in court 1 on her legs in the medical.
Passover.
No, I
Great
beg to
minutes.
appear for the petitioner, my lord. They are not
Passover.
here.
Passover.
Great.
Great minute.
My lords, I appear for the
Yeah, Item, sheet item 10 है. कौन सा passover हुआ है? अच्छा, ये 10 है ना?
My lords, I appear for the petitioner stated in item 10, my lords.
Yes.
My lords, the issue involved in this SLP is whether employees